Today, we are going to be reviewing a photographer's website to see if the message is clear enough and inviting customers into a clear story where they get their problems solved. All right, so the first thing we want to make sure it's very strong and clear is the header. The header is the first thing customers see when they come in the website. We want the header to do three things very fast in the first 5 seconds. What do you do? How it helps your customers have better lives, how they can get it from you. So here, the header says photographer and mentor for business and brand builders. Maryland and Tampa, Florida brand photographer available for travel. Download the simple guide to branding. So in the first few seconds, I know what you do. I'm not clear yet on how it helps me. And then the call to action is good. Download a simple guide to branding. That's value driven. So you're giving them value to collect their emails. But the call to action is not telling them how they can start working with you. If you want them to book a session with you, I would suggest having another call to action that tell them exactly how they can get your services from you. And then photographer and mentor for business and brand builders. It's clearly saying what you do. However, it might be a little confusing to people who are coming to the website for the first time because they see two different things. So photographer and then mentor for businesses. These are two different products you're selling. So I wonder if there's another way you can position yourself, and then underneath that, you can list your products are photography and mentorship. Instead of using your products as your brand identity, I wonder if there's another way you can use a brand identity that covers these two products. So, for example, you can be a brand builder, helps you build brands through brand assets, which is the photography, and brand coaching or mentorship. So this way people will come to the website and know exactly what you do, not pause for a second to wonder, wait, is she gonna mentor me or take my photos or both? Because we don't want any confusion for the customers. We want them to know exactly what you do the moment they hit the website. And then another thing you can add to the header to very briefly, what does that do to them? So when you take their photos and when you mentor them for business, what is the success that they're gonna achieve? So what you do, how it helps them achieve success, and then what they can do to get that service from you. I like your picture here because you are a personal brand. So it's okay to have the focus on you a little bit up in the header. It creates this connection with the audience who come to your website. They see you, they see your name, they see an image of you, they have a connection with you. So I like that a lot. Usually with businesses, not personal brands, we don't want the focus to be on them. The focus should always be on your customer. And then down in the website, you can talk about why you are qualified to help them. But with a personal brand, it's good to have your face up there. After that, here's a section about you. This is very good. You have your picture, you have a short description about who you are and what you do, and then if they want to know more, they can click here and know more. So I like that you kept it brief on the homepage. That's very, very good. What I would suggest is bring the section below in the website. You don't want to make it about you as a business. You want to make it about them. So I would suggest once they finish the header, the next section should be about the problem you solve. So what exactly is the problem you're solving to them through brand photography and through mentorship? Make that about them, because customers, when they come to our websites, all they want to know is, how are you going to help me solve a problem? So you don't want them to have to scroll too much to find that. So once you tell them what you do briefly in the header and how it helps them, the next section should be, all right, now we are going to expand more on the problem that you help them solve. I like that pop up. It popped up. I like stay in touch, sign up to receive convenient updates in your inbox. I don't have time to spam you. I like that you are using sense of humor. It makes you personal. Again, with personal brands, go for it. Even with businesses too. Receive convenient updates in your inbox. Uh, to us as business owners, we know exactly what we mean. But for customers coming to you for the first time, they may not know what is a convenient update in my inbox, because people are getting all sorts of emails every kind of day. Really, they have a lot on in their inbox. You want to reduce any friction for customers to give you emails or to work with you. So you do that by always clarifying what exactly is the value they're going to get from you, because people don't want more emails from businesses. But if you clarify exactly what they will get from you, you will increase the chances of them giving you their emails. All right, so the next section here is what you are looking for, the products. So now you have your products, you have brand photography, you have business mentoring, and you have resources for creative business owners. So awesome. This is a great section. It's very well laid out. I like the colors, I like the titles, I like how you have a short description for each one, and then learn more about each one if they want to. So a couple of things to make it even more clear. This section is the products, and this would come. So as we said, if the section here is about the problem you're solving, and then the products you're using to solve the problem, that flows better. So people see, okay, so she solves this problem for me. They scroll down, oh, and these are the products she uses to solve the problem. It flows better. And then with a call to action, I would suggest using a more active language, a more direct call to action. So learn more. Again, it's a little vague. You as a business owner and we as business owners, we know exactly what we mean by learn more. But for people coming to the website for the first time and seeing learn more, that's not clear. They don't know, what am I going to learn more about? I don't want to learn more. I just want to get to the bottom of this, right? So customers want to be told what to do very quickly. So I would suggest adding something more active, like, okay, so brand photography, book your session, for example. Business mentoring, book your first coaching. And the resources can be download now. A more active language will get more engagement. The next section here is don't know where to start with your brand photos. Download my brand photography guide. Perfect. This is a perfect place for this section, because once you tell them what you do and the products you're doing, if they still are confused, I don't know if I want photography or mentoring or both, I don't know. It makes perfect sense to come. The next section becomes, all right, if you don't know yet what you want, download this. And here's the perfect example of a clear call to action. Download now. This is really, really good. So the next section is, these photos are gold for my brand. Amazing. This is social proof. You have testimonial. Perfect. It's a good place for it, and highlights you as an expert and as a qualified person. Ready to work with me? Amazing. Let's take your business and brand to the next level together. I like that. Inquire now is, it's very good. It's a very good format for a call to action. You're asking them a question, so you're making them think. You're telling them exactly what to expect, and then the call to action button is there. I would again suggest have a more active language. So inquire now means you have to go do more work on their part. That's what they will think. Give them a more clear direction, like book your call, or schedule your consultation, or book your strategy session. Something that makes them know exactly what they will get when they click there. Another testimonial, great. You can always have them all over the website. And then follow me on Instagram. I'm assuming this is Instagram or social. Great. So this is really a well flowing website. I like it a lot. Another suggestion I have is for the tabs here. People are so easily distracted. So the more you can eliminate distractions, the better. So when they come to the website, you don't want them to go looking at anything else except what you want them to do, the call to action. So home, you don't need it, because ideally this should be the home button, your logo. Links, it will take them down a different path. About, portfolio, blog, all these things are great, but I would suggest bring them down to the footer here, because when people come to your website, you want them to know exactly, again, what you do, how it helps them, how to get it from you in the first 5 seconds. If they have so many links up there, they will get distracted. They will go to the links and the portfolio, and then they will go to the home, and so you don't want them to go back and forth. You want them to stay on track. So I would suggest bringing all these buttons down here in the footer, and also the same button you have here. When you clarify this button and say, for example, book now, the same button should be also up here too. Book now here, book now here. And now they have a clear, focused place to go. They see exactly what you want them to do. But it's a great website. I like the colors. I like how personable it is. I like how simple, how easy to read it is. So I hope this was helpful for anyone watching. And if you are a personal brand and you want me to take a look at your website and give you some minor tweaks, please let me know. Send me your website in the comments, in the chat, in the DMs, wherever you want to send it to my email. I'll be happy to take a look and feature your website on my next personal branding and business review.